This is Savannah and Michael, and I'm Kyle, a Lowe's Red Vest associate. Savannah and Michael love their home, but their garage, not so much. That's where Lowe's comes in.
Our garage is pretty massive and we don't park our vehicles in there, so we're able to use it as a gym, storage area, our laundry room, DIY workshop area, and it has my personal office.
It's hard to keep clean, it's hard to keep organized right now, and we'd really hope that we can kind of just keep it more tidy in there and give things a defined home so that they don't create so much chaos whenever we're out there.
So much potential. I know just what we should do. Zones. Organizing your space into dedicated zones is a great way to wrangle the clutter and keep it wrangled.
That would definitely help keep things clean.
That's something that I've always struggled with is keeping things in its proper place. So any sort of help with designating areas for certain stuff that we have in the garage would be supremely beneficial for us.
Lowe's has a ton of organization solutions, and we can get hands-on with a few projects as well. Let's get started. This is how to organize a garage with real customers, guided by a real Lowe's Red Vest associate. We'll start by defining zones. The goal is to create dedicated areas for how you use the garage every day. Laundry, storage, a gym, and a space for DIY projects. Each activity having its own space will make it easier to stay organized long term.
I think it'd be awesome if we had like a countertop over here, maybe for folding clothes.
Yeah, folding station.
Other storage.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
A folding station above the washer and dryer is a great idea. It'll make laundry more efficient and help keep everything tidy. Adding some closed cabinets above that will be perfect to keep laundry supplies out of sight and easy to grab. This wall can be your main storage zone.
Yeah, some nice shelving for some bins, like rack shelving.
Yeah, and pull out
bins.
Sturdy shelving with bins will help you keep everything sorted. Sports gear, seasonal decor, tools, whatever you use most. Measure this wall before ordering so you know exactly what size shelves to get. Taking those measurements early makes everything easier later on. Next, let's plan a gym zone.
It'd be nice to have a mirror over here.
Yeah.
Maybe some light too, and then I think we want some floor mat so the ground is more even, stable.
Those are great ideas. Quick tip, use Painter's Tape to mark out zones on the floor. It's a simple way to visualize your layout before moving anything in. Lastly, the workspace zone. You've already got a solid setup here. We'll just add more pegboards, pegboard organization, and bins to make cleanup easier.
Yeah, I think maybe some more hooks on the wall.
Yeah.
And me just putting my stuff away when I'm done working.
Yeah, having a place to put it.
Exactly. So now you've got your zones mapped out: laundry, storage, gym, and workspace. This is going to make it so much easier to keep the whole garage organized. Let's start by making a countertop folding station above the washer and dryer. Here's a look at some of the tools and materials that Savannah and Michael will need for this project. First, let's cut the butcher block. For a waterfall edge, we'll need 3 pieces: the countertop piece and 2 vertical legs. Measure out your pieces and use a circular saw to cut the butcher block to size. Don't forget to wear safety gear for your eyes and ears. Nice job. Let's go ahead and seal the butcher block. This is especially important since this countertop will be used for damp laundry. First, clean your butcher block really well. Use a microfiber cloth for bigger things like dust and a tack cloth for ultrafine particles. Next, apply 1 coat of sealant. Let's use shellac since it's water resistant. Make sure to cover all surfaces, top, bottom, and all the edges. We don't want any moisture getting in. Looking good. Once that first coat of sealant is completely dry, sand it down using a 220 grit sandpaper block to make it super smooth. Apply 1 more coat of shellac and wait for it to dry. Then you're ready to assemble. Mount the legs to the countertop using wood screws and L brackets. Awesome teamwork, you two.
That's perfect.
Nice and flush.
Good job.
Nice.
And there you have it, a waterfall countertop, perfect for all your laundry needs.
All right, all set.
That looks awesome.
Yeah, that looks great.
Yeah, we have so much room up here now.
Now that the countertop's in place, let's use the wall space above it for even more storage. A cabinet right here will keep your laundry supplies organized and out of sight. Start by measuring and marking exactly where you want the cabinet to go. Be sure to note the height of your washer and dryer so the cabinet clears everything comfortably. When you're mounting anything heavy, it's important to hit the studs. Pro tip, use a ledger board as a temporary brace. It helps hold the weight while you screw the cabinet into position. With your measurements done and studs marked, you're ready to hang the cabinet. Make sure to have a second person to hold the cabinet while you screw it into place. Afterwards, remove the ledger board and your cabinet is ready. Savannah and Michael also decided to add a shelf made of excess butcher block to finish out the laundry area. You've totally got the hang of this. Let's tackle the other areas of your garage. Next up, the storage zone. This wall is your main space for keeping everything organized, so choosing the right system makes a huge difference. Savannah and Michael went with the Cobalt heavy-duty steel shelving system. When you order on Lowes.com, you can have certain items pre-assembled before they're delivered to your home, which can save a ton of setup time. The shelving system is sturdy enough for big bins that you can organize by category, each one for sports gear or holiday decorations or DIY supplies. That way, you always know where to put things back. They also added a matching Cobalt cabinet for heavier items, or anything they'd like to keep out of sight. Mixing open and closed storage like this gives you the best of both worlds. Now everything has a place. Next up, the gym zone. Savannah and Michael wanted a workout space that feels organized and motivating. They can add a few simple upgrades to make a big difference.
Oh my God, it's looking good over here.
Yeah, just got the light up, finished up with the weight racks, and got the pegboards up.
Lighting is a great way to make a garage gym feel more inviting, especially if you're working out early or late. And a pegboard is perfect for keeping smaller gear organized and clutter-free.
Nice. We'll be able to hang a bunch of stuff from these, and great for the weight plates to get them off the floor.
For sure. You want to try out the light?
Sure. Yeah, that would be nice.
The walls are looking great. Now it's time to tackle the floor. A good gym floor makes a big difference. These interlocking tiles are durable, cushioned, and super easy to install. When you're putting down gym flooring, start from one corner and work your way out. These tiles snap together like puzzle pieces. No glue or tools needed. That looks amazing, y'all. This zone is officially ready for action. All right, last up, the workshop zone. You've already got a great start here, so now it's about making the space work harder for you. When it comes to a workshop, organization is everything. A pegboard and wall hooks are perfect for keeping tools visible and easy to grab. The fewer things that sit on the workbench, the more room you have to actually build and fix things. You can also add shelves or small storage bins for hardware, sanding supplies, or paintbrushes. Group items by task, so everything you need for one project is right where you expect it. Now your workshop zone is good to go.
Wow, it looks great.
Nice and organized.
Now for a few more finishing touches to really pull this garage together. Are we ready for the reveal? This is Savannah and Michael's garage before, and this is after. Well done, y'all.
This place looks phenomenal. It's a complete 180 from what it was before we started.
Everything is so tidy and organized and easily accessible. I love it. Putting the zones in here definitely makes it feel more functional. You can do each of the things you need to in its own area without crowding each other. It's awesome.
My favorite part of this whole project was our laundry room. It feels so cozy with the lamp and the countertop over the washer and dryer. It just feels like a completely different space.
I am so excited about the gym. It feels so tidy over there with all my supplies off the ground. I can't wait to work out and not feel stressed out by the mess.
I'm really proud of the work that we accomplished here, and I think
we could move to other areas like some of our closets or the kitchen and use that zone concept and make our home even more organized.
You ready for the next project?
Always. You let me know where and when and I'll be there.
Nice work. Everything's in its place and this garage finally works for the two of you. All the tools and materials you've seen today are available at Lowe's and Lowes.com. Be sure to like this video and subscribe for more how-tos like this one. Leave a comment below to let us know what you think about this garage organization project.